Hello snowboarders of the internet, I'm your host Avran LeFeber, and in this video we're going to be reviewing the Ride MTNPig. Now if you're thinking of picking one of these up online, we do have affiliate links down in the description below so you don't have to go hunting for them for this or anything else mentioned in this review. This board features Ride's extra camber, so you get rocker in the nose, then camber throughout the rest of the board. That camber section is going to give you all the load, pop, snap, and drive, while that rocker section is going to give you ease of entry in and out of turns, as well as more optimal powder float. This board's available in 151, 156, 159, 162, 160 wide, and 164 wide. I rode this board at Copper Mountain on a day that was a mix of skies with high to medium visibility, frigid temps that made the snow kind of sticky in spots. You had powder off the runs if you knew where to look for it, which I do, a lot of you don't. And you had perfect corduroy as well, so you could set an edge in as long as it wasn't sticky. And of course, everyone's favorite, chop and chunder, because for some reason that just keeps forming. Flex and stability. This board is firmly entrenched in the free ride category. Now you do have a directional flex with a softer nose that right where that rocker meets the camber, it stiffens back up to just in front of the rear foot. You got that flex point, and then it stiffens back up to the tail. Now when you're on edge, that tail's gonna flex differently than when you're flat basing, just due to that cutout in there. Torsionally, it's still rigid. This is a board that takes a lot of knee and ankle movements to twist it and get it to engage. The nice thing is with the stability of this board, any chatter you get in the nose is killed off before it hits your front foot. Like, you're just out there cruising, you hit some crust, it's busting right through it. This board just crushes it at that. You get on edge, you hit some death cookies, it cuts them in half. The only time you're getting bucked around is when you hit a frozen ice boulder that's buried under fresh snow and it clips the top of your nose and you flip. This thing is great for cruising. It's got good dampening underfoot. You do not have to worry about that kinetic energy coming up. Foot fatigue is a myth on this thing. The snap on this board is superb. You load that camber up, you roll back on the tail, you're boosting. You're getting up in the air. Now, if you're cruising, you find a natural lip and you just want to go off it, because of the way the camber sits on this board, it's naturally loaded, it's gonna pop off, you're still gonna boost. Basically, you can get this thing up in the air with very minimal effort, but the more you put in, the higher and further you're gonna go. So ride it with some speed and send it deep. Hey, we're about halfway through this review. Why don't you give it a thumbs up? You know you're enjoying it. And for those of you that aren't, you'll give it a thumbs down, and it doesn't matter. It still feeds the algorithm. We got you, one way or another. Now, if you do like this video and you're not subscribed, you should do that over here. Click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the programming we've got coming out for you. It's a pig, which means it's a hog. So the big thing to note with the nose on this thing is you gotta pop hard, really swing your weight out and leverage it way out into that rocker and press into it with all your might. When you do, it locks in and it holds, but it fights you. It's gonna fight you the whole time, which is nice because if you know how to use that fight, you're gonna be able to spring back out of it. The other good thing is you got some width out there, so it's gonna lock in. With the tail, if you're a little off kilter, a little toe or heel heavy, you can manipulate that cut in the tail to work for you. If you're flat basing, it's a little bit more rigid. Basically, high speed wheelies on this thing in power, what you really want to be doing. I mean, let's be real. Nobody wants to be buttering this thing. They want to be going fast, hauling ass, popping hard. But, you know, you want to throw a little pow butter in on the nose, you can. Do a pow wheelie on the tail. It's there. It's got you. This is my favorite part of this board. It carves exceptionally well. It's very fluid and powerful edge to edge. You can just feel that edge bite and grip and just put that power in and allow you to drive it. Now, if you do have a smaller boot, might not feel as nimble edge to edge, give or take on which size you're on this. That's just something that's gonna happen with it. But the nice thing is you got that slim edge and that gives you added grip. It locks in, you can really feel this, and it will rail a hard turn because you can manipulate it right inside of the rear foot, that flex point, lets you drive it to the center, disengage the front, and arc it out of the turn. Short, tight, quick carves, medium, mellow carves, long, hard, drawn out carves. It's good. With the flex of this board, the way that they've got those impact plates in the core and everything, it works to dampen when it's on edge. So lay it over and go fast. You're gonna have a good time. Rider in mind. This is for that full free ride guy, hard charger, bigger footed rider. They're just looking for something that's gonna crush everything in its path. You know who you are. That's why you're watching this review. Like what we're doing over here? Want to support us further? Swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP and become a member. Sure, I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. Did I need to ride this board again? No. Did I want to ride it again? Maybe. I don't know. It's a consistent board. I like that. We needed to update the review, so I took it back out. The edge holds superb. It's got good pop. Is it the board for me? No. Could I consistently ride it if I had to? Yes, for what it is. Like I said, it's not for me just due to the flex. I like something that's a little bit more playful, but if I was going out and just knowing that I needed to go crust busting, this thing's great. With a size 10 boot, it fits fine on this. The edge-to-edge power transmission is good. Overall, it's a consistent ride. You just got to be a little more powerful, have a little bit more force with it, ride a little bit faster, and you'll have a decent time with it. Comparable boards: the Amplid Morning Glory, the Jones Flagship Pro, the Stranda Shorty. Binding recommendations: the Ride C8, the Bataleon Astro Full Wrap, the Salomon Quantum. All right, this has been my review of the Ride Mountain Pig. Maybe you're not a mountain pig, which means you might be a nargoyle. Either way, you should watch another video. Go do it now. I dare you.